Wisconsin State Rep Shelia Stubbs joining us right now. Her district includes this Abundant Life School. Welcome to you. Boy, this is, even listening there, as I said, we did get some more information that we didn't have earlier in the day. What would you add to what you just heard?
First of all, thank you, Connell, for this interview. My heart and my prayers are with the staff, it's with the students, it's with the families, it's with the community of Abundant Life Christian School following this morning's tragic shooting. It's so painful and sad. As a parent myself, as a former special ed teacher, as a pastor in the community, this tragedy hits especially close to me at my home. I reached out to my daughter, who's at a school about 2 miles away, and texted her and was so glad to hear back from her. But my thoughts are with Pastor Tom Flattery and his congregation in this time of intense worrying and grief. And I'm grateful for our first responders, for their quick action, and for the continuing help to reunite families and students together. No one wants this to happen in any community. And it is so hard for us here in Madison, Wisconsin. We need all the prayers we can get. And let's not forget about those that are impacted the most, the victims in our community.
So Abundant Life Christian School, 28-acre campus, about 300 students, 60 staff. What should we know about it? What do you know about it?
I do know the pastor. I am going to be the newly elected state rep to the district starting January, but I did campaign through the neighborhood. There may be students that I'm aware of. I can't think of anyone at this moment during this tragedy time. But what I can say is I know a lot of prayers happening in our community. And I know that in our community, everyone deserves to be safe. And I just couldn't imagine what it's like to be a congregant in that community or to be one of the families of the victims. And so again, what I do know is they are a stakeholder in our community. And it's so important that we just give the support as much as we can to the families, to this community, to the congregation.
That's exactly what the school itself said, putting a statement out earlier asking for everyone's prayers, understandably. What a terrible, terrible day. Would the community or the area itself, just looking at the pictures now in Madison, you describe it, it's a suburban area, fairly densely populated. That is a large campus, though. It's 20-some acres.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful campus. Again, with me campaigning since June in the neighborhood, I met so many people. And again, it's heartbreaking. As anyone says, no one, no elected official, no family members want to ever experience this in our community. And what I can say is that no child should have to fear for their safety during the school day. And I want to just focus on these families and our community. We're asking everyone, please continue to keep us in your thoughts and your prayers.
Yes.
And we know that it's so important that people get the services that they need. I heard our mayor say specifically, if you need mental health services, make sure you call 988. Let's make sure if you are in need of any services that you reach out for those services. I'm a former county board supervisor right here in Dane County for 16 years. And Dane County is a wonderful county where we provide so many services. And our newly elected Dane County Executive, Melissa Agard, spoke at the press conference as well and said the county is ready to provide the services that are needed. I also want to say to Dr. Chief Barnes, who's done a phenomenal job, and all of our EMS teams for what they've been able to do to just keep us updated. Let's continue to keep this community, our community, in your prayers. We need all the support we can get because we know with this holiday season that there's going to be a family or many families that there will be empty seats at the table. this year. And so our hearts are just broken.
What a terrible, I mean, never a good time, but what a terrible time for something like this to happen, to your point. Thank you for joining us, and all the best to everyone there in Madison. Newly elected Representative Stubbs with us from Madison.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.